get recorded, and then you can talk all you want.
Exactly.
I guess.
Good afternoon. This is Eddie Contreras. I am pleased to be presenting to you today from Arlington, Virginia, where I'm a webmaster at Courthouse Jewelers. It's my second client working for a company called Easy Development Support Projects Limited. First client I had was Shane Shoes in Baltimore, Maryland. And to begin with, we'll talk about a PowerPoint presentation I've got running in the background that outlines the questions that we were assigned today to tell everybody a bit about ourselves. I did a little outline, and you'll see it also on the discussion board. The class is 6:20. I'm getting a Master of Science in Information Technology. Let's meet everybody. Look forward to hearing more about everyone's background. I was born and raised in Bethesda, Maryland. My dad's Venezuelan. My mother's from Peru. As a child, I got to travel to Latin America fairly regularly. My dad was in charge of development of a few projects with the Inter-American Development Bank. I was brought up bilingual in Spanish and English. Majored in English in college. Attended a liberal arts college that prepared me super well for IT to an extent, but maybe not as much as others. So let's see, as a native of Bethesda, I grew up a Redskins fan and had internships in government during the summers and budgets, and got familiar with, office automation advances from what were called legacy systems. They weren't, I guess, necessarily network server architecture. You kind of had workstations, right? And when we learn more about all that, I'm sure it'll become somewhat more relevant. But in today's office environment, everybody has software at the computer, and now, of course, we're moving to software as a service, which is way more complicated even than network computing, as you know. So I look forward to learning more about this, and I know the impact in public policy is extensive, which is what I got my first master's degree in 2003 at GW. More about myself. I like fantasy football, fantasy soccer. I like stats. I like the numbers crunch. Essentially, that's what I did as a financial analyst during the last decade or so. Worked at places like the FAA, and NASA, and the DoD as a financial analyst, helping assemble budgets and doing things like life cycle cost estimates. My current position is content manager, and it's more of like systems analysis, as well as requirements gathering and trying to get more technical and project management. So hope you've enjoyed this presentation as much as me. I look forward to, obviously, to working more with you.